Hi my loves, I'm Azula from the HummingBirdCoven. On this channel, I offer spiritual guidance in love, career, home, and lifestyle through working with the oracle and tarot, astrology, numerology, and my intuition. I upload videos whenever spirit calls me to, so be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a video. I guarantee that we will always dive deep into whatever spirit has in store for us, so grab your tea, grab your notebooks, grab everything that you need. Get comfy. Also feel free to check out the Heavenly Crop, my sister's site. I'll have a link to the website posted in the comments below and in the description box. So the Heavenly Crop is a company that I occasionally collab with my sister Orisha, to make intention oils and elixirs and other things like that. Other small spell jars or candles I want to start to get into as well. And she also has incredible natural health and beauty products, which you can also find at, I'm pretty sure it's called Oshun's Beauty Supply. I'm going to double check, and again, I'll link it down below in the description box. Lastly, I'm a singer and a songwriter, performing artist, currently working on an album. So if you vibe with me and the content that I share, feel free to follow me over at Azula. Azula Restoring Balance 96 on YouTube and on Instagram. They're both, well, YouTube's not private, but my Instagram account is private because I do like to keep it a safe space. I want to make sure that everyone who watches my videos and who takes part in what I'm doing on my channel is safe and protected at all times. So I do offer my Instagram, ask that you follow me, and then I'll accept it and I'll follow back. But yeah, so over on that channel, I'm documenting my journey with my album, with my music and my spoken word that I write. So that is that. I just want to give a quick shout out before we start to those of you who have been supporting me from the beginning. I am forever grateful, you know that. And to those who are new, welcome to the tribe. So today we're going to talk about the coronavirus that's happening right now, this pandemic that's happening in the world. I've been very called to do a message about this. I haven't done a message on YouTube for a while, and this is what is apparently bringing me back. And it is because it's spreading so much fear, and it's not helping the situation. So I just want to spread some love and spread some light and find some understanding by asking spirit, by asking our guides, our angels, what is this? What is this pandemic? What is this virus? Where did it come from, and why is it here? What is the purpose of it? Everything in this life has a purpose. I believe everything happens for a reason. So I just want to see, what's going on, and I'm sure you all want to know as well. But I can say right off the bat, I've definitely been feeling that, again, everything happens for a reason. The reactions that are happening out of this are also happening for a reason, but especially the love that is being shown at this time. Like the things that are happening in Italy with people singing on their balconies, people lending each other helping hands for childcare and for or people who are in the arts and who really need support. I've been seeing a lot of love in that community as well. So there's a lot of love being shared as well. I just want to shed more light on that and also highlight that, because that is what this is about. It's about remembering to support each other, even in times of not need, not when there's just an emergency pandemic that's going on, but every day, and continue to find more of that in our lives again. We've been extremely fast-paced for a while. Like we've jumped leaps and bounds from where we were even 10 years ago, 20 years ago as well. But yeah, like things have completely changed. Things are completely different. Things have accelerated. Technology has accelerated, and Mother Nature is asking us to slow down. That is the feeling that I'm getting from everything that is happening right now. Mother Nature wasn't going to let us burn her alive. She wasn't going to let us kill her. She is the master, the ruler of this domain that we live on. She is more powerful. She controls the elements. And she's asking us to remember her. and to remember that she holds that power. Remember that we don't have as much control as we think. Like, she will wipe us out if she feels like we're not protecting her, if she feels like we're not taking care of the place in which we reside, the place in which we live. And then that kind of has mirrors and trickles down into the home that we are living in. Continue to take care of that space. Your body, continue to take care of that space. Find more health, find more balance in the way you're treating these places, these environments that you are living in, that you are living your existence in. That is what I feel is going on. So with that being said, I'm going to get into the reading and see what Spirit has to say. I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well as some tarot cards. I just want to open with a prayer. So I want to start with calling on the consciousness of the collective. I ask that everyone who watches this video watches it in their divine timing, in accordance with their destiny, when they are ready and when they are open to receive the messages that will be shared within this video. I ask for protection over all of us. I call in my own consciousness who has brought me and who has allowed me to be a channel for these messages. I'm grateful for this opportunity to share this wisdom, to share this healing with the collective. I call on the energies of the day, the four corners of the world, the four elements that live within and around us, the four seasons as we move through them, to guide us, to allow us to align to your natural cycles. Again, I ask that you protect us from all four corners of this world. Create a sacred space, a protected space for us, for this reading. Allow us to receive clear, easy, and accurate messages. I call out the one who lives at the crossroads to allow us to receive those messages, to allow us to receive the blessings from our ancestors, from our angels, from our guides, and to remove any negative energy within or around that may be trying to steal from our light, steal from our truth, and the truth that will be shared within this video. And I call upon the Spirit of Destiny, the small one filled with wisdom, the diviner of the heavens, the one who traveled the world and received the mystery of the world, learned all the mysteries of the world, the secrets of the world. I ask that you be with us in this moment and share those mysteries, share those secrets with us as we divine to receive divine guidance. I pray light and love over everyone who watches this video. And I thank all of our ancestors and guides for protecting us, for supporting us, for pushing us through in our respective journeys. Ashe. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. So I'm going to pull first from the Sacred World Oracle. And if you're interested in any of my decks, I'll have them posted again in the link below. I hope you can see that. I hope that's light enough. We are working with natural light because I really like it like that. I love sunshine. It gives me energy. Makes me feel happy and not scared. That's definitely something. Don't stop enjoying as the weather starts to change, as the weather starts to get warmer and nicer. Enjoy that, even if it's just from inside your house, even if it's just from on top of your roof, or maybe if you walk to the park. Obviously continue to try just to contain the virus, to make sure and give our doctors and nurses a fighting chance at the hospitals by trying to contain this virus as much as possible. But enjoy outside still. Don't, take a walk at some point in your day, even if it's just to get groceries, even if whatever the case scenario may be. Just enjoy nature during this time. Continue to keep your vibration up. So let's get the overall, what is going on? What is this coronavirus? Why is it here? What is the lesson in all of this? What's going on? What does Spirit want us to know? What does Mother Nature want us to know? Oh, way too many cards. Way too many cards. Sorry, guys. So, too many cards, so I'm going to put them back, but I did see Phoenix, and I saw the Bull, and I saw, what was that last one I saw? I can't remember. Okay, so Phoenix and the Bull. But Phoenix, this is about a rebirth, and this is exactly what I've been feeling. Mother Nature is rebirthing herself. So things have to end, cycles have to end, things have to die so that she can be reborn. The reason why, well, this is what I feel personally, but the reason why it's not affecting the children, why it's sparing these children, there we go. Yeah, networks. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. The reason why that it is not affecting these children is because it's these children that are going to save this world. It's these children that are going to save Mother Earth, that are going to find the solutions to all the pollution and then the garbage that we've done to her. So Spider came out. And what I feel with this Spider, so this card talks of networking. It talks with, like, the web. We are all interconnected. This is asking us to remember that we are all interconnected. We all lean on each other and need to lean on each other in times of strife, of stress, of pandemic, of panic, of fear, of sickness. We need to communicate to each other more. We need to help each other out. We also need to get in touch with those who are close to us, who we are actually interconnected with, our family, again, as I was saying. It's card number 25, 5, 6, 7. It's about 7 is a card of divine wisdom. There's wisdom in your, it's like, what I'm hearing is, they say, what's that saying? Like, it's who you know. You get your success by who you know. We are only like 3 degrees or 6 degrees separation from everyone else in this world. Like, I'm, how much? Like 3 degrees separation from the rock. Just from people, like, we are connected to everyone. It's time to start using those connections, and the connections that we've been able to build as well through the internet that we have been given, through this technology that we have been given. Yes, it was given to us for a reason. It is a good thing, but when overused, anything overused becomes toxic, becomes bad, you become codependent on it instead of creator with it. If that makes sense. You become codependent on it instead of a co-creator with it. The bottom of the deck is the dog. Card number 3. Again, 3, creation, earth. It's talking about loyalty, talking about perseverance through this storm, through this chaos that's happening right now, through this pandemic. Continue to be loyal to your tribe, to the people who you are around, to the connections that you have in your communities, in your mom groups, in your friend groups, all these groups that we've created on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and whatever else. All these hashtags that we have that link us together, that connect us together. It's time to start connecting to these people and being loyal to the people who we say we support. Support them. We need you now more than ever. But she's been asking us to remember this way of also exchanging energy for a while, I feel like. I feel like for a lot of us, it's about remembering how to trade energy to create abundance in your life. Again, I've said this before on my other channel, but if I have a skill that is helpful to you and you have a skill that is helpful to me, and we share those skills, that is a transaction. It's also, I'm asking us to pay attention to the transactions that we are having. The people who are around us, just pay attention to those people. Yeah, okay. Let me pull from the Nature Speak Oracle deck some further messages. So that is a lesson in all of this, in this coronavirus. It's asking us to remember the people who make up our communities again, the people who make up our families again, the people who make up our tribes again. And invest in those people. Invest in your community. Invest in your family, in your home, in yourself, in your own body. Stop relying on the outside world so much. The government especially, because we're seeing, they say some places the government is doing what they need to do for their people. They're helping the people. They're saying you don't need to pay rent. You shouldn't have to pay rent in this time. You shouldn't have to pay your bills at this time. We're going through a pandemic. Everyone can't work. Everyone is stuck in their homes. You shouldn't have, like, you're not making money, so how are you paying your bills? Like, that is ethical. That is what a government is supposed to do. Where is that happening in some of our governments? Like, we need to rethink the people who we put in power. Okay, let me get the blessing. What is the blessing after all of this? What is the blessing after all of this? Ooh, many cards came out. Okay, let me just grab those. Sorry, guys. So this is a card that originally flipped out. So this one I'm going to keep. Transition and change. This is a time, again, where new things are brewing. Things are changing around us. This world is changing around us. Bottom of the deck, emotional protection. Protect your emotions. Protect how you feel about the situation. Again, don't feed into the fear. Feed into the love. Feed into the connections that you are now going to build. Feed into the emotional also healing I'm seeing. The purity I'm seeing. We're being wiped clean. It's a clean slate. We get to start over. Well, not start over, but start wiser, start better. We had one extreme, and then we went to the other extreme, and now it's time to meet in the middle. It's time to reverse again. I said this in a video before, but it was with this Mercury retrograde that just happened in the sign of Pisces, where hidden things were coming to the surface, but it's time to slow down, to speed up. We have to slow down. We have to take it back to the past. We have to review some of that old wisdom that we had. That was good. Sometimes you can experiment too much. Sometimes you had the right answer the third time, but you kept experimenting 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And yes, you got different answers that were okay, but the true right answer, or the best answer, was actually the third time that you did it. I'm not saying for all situations, but I'm saying for some of you, like, this is what is happening. In our government, in our science, this is what is happening. Sometimes it's too much exploration, at least for now, at least in the pace I'm seeing that it is happening. It's time to slow down. It's time to flow. It's time to review and reflect on what has been going on. I'll pull another message from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle cards. What is the advice? What is the advice from our spirit guides, from the mothers, from Mother Nature, from Mother Moon, mothers of the water, mothers of the night? What is your advice to us in this time? Let me know if this is making sense in the comments below. Let me know if this resonates with you in any way, but just know that you are protected. Know that you are loved. Know that this is happening for a reason. Flow with it. Accept it. Let it be. We're also in the waning cycle of the moon right now. The moon right now is in Sagittarius, which is asking us to think higher, think bigger, see the bigger picture in all of this. And then Capricorn, as it moves into Capricorn in the beginning of the week next week, it's going to ask us to start grounding that information that we received when we thought bigger, when we allowed spirit to guide us, guide the thoughts that were coming in, guide our intuition, guide the visions that some of you have been seeing. Like, some of you have been seeing the bigger picture of what this could mean in the most positive way. And then when the moon moves into Capricorn, it's asking us to start to ground those ideas, start to put them into action, start to finish up the small details of them. And then as we move into the energy of the new moon in Aries, which is happening not next week, I believe, but the week after. But next week we're having the spring equinox. It's when this world rebalances in a sense. Like, it's when the sun is exactly on the middle of the equator and it starts its move on the other side. The day on that day is exactly equal. Night and day is exactly equal. It's time to find the balance in this world again. It's time to equal out what has been going on. It's time for new beginnings, and new beginnings call for death. They call for, and I rest in peace to everyone who has lost their lives. I'm not saying this to be insensitive, but I'm saying this Because unfortunately also, like, this is like, the message that I got in one of my meditations is this is like Pandora's box. Sometimes she has to unleash it so that she can cleanse from the negativity that has been festering in this world. But unfortunately, when you release something like that, it can be uncontrollable. It can be tragic. Again, like, a lot of people have lost their lives. A lot of people have lost their families. What's happening in the immigration centers, detention centers, these prisons that they have these children in at the border in the United States. And all of them are catching it because they're in that close proximity, and because, well, there's a lot of other things that go into that. I'm not going to get too much into that, but it's unfortunate what is happening, but it is necessary for us to realize the evil that has been going on in this world and to reverse it and to ask for balance. What is the advice? What is the advice? Conclusion. Again, it's time to close chapters on certain ways of living. It's time to create something new. Card number 12. Card number 2, again, loyalty. With that dog's energy. Card number 33. Card number 6, again, balance. I'm shuffling on camera. You see me shuffling. This is what this is about. Being loyal to the people who are loyal to you. Being loyal to your community, to your family, to yourself. Carrying a light within you. Continue to care and spread love and awareness and positivity and hope for the future. Loyalty to the careers or the projects that you've been working so hard in. It's not over. I'm going to pull the ancestral guidance. A message from our angels, from our ancestors, a final card before I get into the tarot. And clarify some of these oracle energies. And this is exactly what I've been feeling. This is why I've been so called to do this message, because it is exactly this that I've been feeling. Like, she is rebirthing herself, regenerating herself. A new generation is coming in as well. I'm also seeing... Ooh, sorry. Gonna be graceful in movement and action. Yeah, which is like flow with the situation is what I'm getting from that. Just flow with it. Accept what this is bringing into your life, whether it is more time at home to maybe pay attention to your home and to clean it, or more time with your family and your friends, the people, your tribe, the people who you're loyal to. What is the ancestral message? See from a higher perspective. I can't make this shit up. See from a higher perspective. This is bigger than what we think it is. This is bigger than just a pandemic. Stand your ground. This is about strong foundations. This is what this entire year is about. We are in a 4 universal year. The number 4 is about structure, is about stability. Is about those four pillars, the 4 corners, the 4 elements that we work with, the 4 seasons that we move through. We're coming back into alignment with those energies so that we can have a more stable life on this earth. It's not all bad. There's not, like, don't fear. You don't need to fear this. I'm pulling from the Celestial Tarot. It's one of my newer decks. I'm completely in love with it already. It's very interesting, the perspectives also within the book. I'm still getting to know the book. But I've just been using it as any other tarot deck. And then once in a while, I'll take a look at the book and see the messages. And they're so descriptive and slightly different than the traditional tarot. But they make so much sense. So we're going to pull and see what's going on. And I will call out some signs when I see them. It can be a clarifier that this message is for you, or that you were meant to hear this message, or this can be a clarifier that it's like the energy of the sign is playing out in your life some way. This is not for everyone. Sorry, it is for everyone. It doesn't mean, sorry, what I meant to say was, it's interesting that I said that though, but what I meant to say is, even though if I don't call out your sign, it is still for everyone. But it's for everyone who is watching this. If you come to this video, or if a friend requests this video for you, you are meant to watch it, but this video is not for everyone. That is definitely a message that is coming through, because there are some people who are on a lower vibration and who are going to try to, yeah, 4 of Wands, which is about stability, but it's in reverse. So they're going to try to break, they're going to try to break down your stability, your knowledge of this higher perspective, of this conclusion that this world is going through. The knowledge of starting to connect to your tribe again, to your people again. Okay, what is the energy? What's going on? Let me get some messages, some clarifiers for the oracle cards coming through. Thank you. Flew right into Spider. And yeah, we have air, the 10 of Swords. So this is helping us also break the anxiety that we had, or that we had air signs checking in with Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But this is the end of a cycle. This is end of mental anxiety, mental fear of, look at that. It's like the 4 corners of the world are blowing into the center. It's causing this like hurricane, this storm, whatever is going on, like the storm that we feel like we're in right now. It's causing confusion, it's causing stress, it's causing anxiety and some depression for some people. But we're coming, like, it's asking us to also lean on the people who are around us, I'm seeing for some of you, but let go of that anxiety. Let go of that anxiety. Let me get some more messages. There we go. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. I don't really take reversals, to be honest with you, so I'm going to keep them this way. 3 of Cups. Got 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. Okay, 7 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There you go. And the 9 of Wands. Okay, interesting. So we have the 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, we're okay. And then we have the 4 of Wands under that. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles. This is about learning our lessons. This is about putting our work in. This is about slowly building. This is about co-creation, again, that I was saying. Not codependency, but co-creation. 8 of Cups is like we're moving away from material kind of needs, and like this obsession with money is power. Relationships are power. Who you know is power. Truth is power. Knowledge is power. And we're moving into the 4 of Wands, which is stability. Again, that I was talking about. This universal year. And then you have the Magician under that. This 1, it's a new cycle. You have all the tools. This is Mercury energy checking in. So Gemini again. And what is that? Virgo. And then you have the 4 of Pentacles. Like we're building a solid foundation in 3D. Okay, let me get into these messages. So you have the 10 of Swords with the Queen of Wands. So again, it's like let go of this anxiety and step into your confidence. Step into your active, like, action queen. Bossly. I'm also seeing, like, I've said this in a past predictions, but this year and these coming years, this is the rise of the feminine energy. Again, Mother Earth, the feminine energy, that yin energy, the moon energy, is reclaiming her power in the next couple of years. So it's stepping into our power. It's stepping into our maturity. It's stepping into our confidence as well. Leo, sun energy. That solar plexus chakra I'm seeing as well. And this is like a businesswoman. Again, with this spider's energy, it's like you're stepping into these business relationships that no longer give you anxiety because they're people who you actually trust, because they're people in your family, in your community, who have your best interests at heart, who know that what you are doing is for the betterment of all the people within your community. And by you, or by them helping you, you are helping them. And by you helping them, they are helping you. This is about stepping into this Queen of Wands energy. Under transition and change, we have 6 of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. Yeah, this is about creating more balance so that we can celebrate more. It's literally what I'm seeing with this. Like, so that we can have time to get together and have so much family energy is coming in with this message, and just communities and relationships in that way. Again, your networks. This is the lesson in this whole thing. It's asking us to become more balanced in our home space. 6 of Pentacles is about an equal give and take. Taurus energy coming through. Cancer energy coming through with this 3 of Cups. But yeah, it's bringing people together by also opening up our home spaces as well. We're feeding ourselves now. We're feeding our home spaces now. We're tending to that place so the energy within it changes. And we open it up to maybe more celebrations, maybe more family time. Maybe we have dinner together again. Maybe we have we get together as a family and have family meetings again and community meetings again in a much more impactful way than it has been having, especially in certain communities. And in the minority communities, I'm seeing 7 of Cups and Princess of Swords under conclusion. So 7 of Cups speaks Pisces energy coming through as well with 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups speaks of many options. There's many different options that we could take. Again, with an ending, starts a new beginning. It's chapter 1 now. What are we gonna write? Where do we want to put our energy? What is the right cup to choose from? And then Princess of Swords is like Page of Swords. I'm seeing we're kind of at a standstill for a sec. We're not really moving anywhere because we're going through this death as well. This Princess of Swords is in a graveyard. It is, I hope you can see that. It is very dark and gray. There's crows around her. This is winter's energy. This is about this death, in a sense that we are going through, so that we can be reborn, so that the cycle recycles and continues and moves into this new place. I see we're being very observant of also the different options, the different opportunities that are coming in. We're kind of we're not really moving because we're trying to see what resonates with us the most, what message, what truth resonates with us the most in terms of how we move forward into spring. I'm seeing for us. And then you have the Ace of Wands with the 9 of Wands with the See from a Higher Perspective. And this is speaking of Ace of Wands. Again, this is a new beginning. Aries energy coming through. Again, as I just said, as we move from winter into spring, that Aries new moon that is happening. I see it's going to, what I'm getting with this, it's the decisions. Also because there's a lot of pent-up energy, Sagittarius energies coming through with this card as well. And the Sun is, again... There's a lot of pent-up energy as we continue to try to look to the future and see what is going to be the conclusion of all of this. What is going to be the new bud, the new spark, the new inspiration that takes us into the next generation, the next millennia. What is going to be the spark? There's a lot of pent-up energy also because, again, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of negativity that's brewing around this entire situation, but it's asking us to take that pent-up energy that we have, that fire energy that we have, and release it in a way that is for healing, that is for change, that is for good. We're not rushing into anything. Also with this Aries energy, we're not rushing in without sense. We're really taking in the higher perspective, the divine purpose of why this is happening. And now knowing that is what is what we're meant to do, like how we're meant to move forward within this. We need to start connecting with our communities again. We need to start connecting with our families again. We need to start connecting with our home space again. We need to start connecting to ourselves again, to our bodies, to Mother Earth, this earth in which we live on. I just want to get some closing messages. There's a few more messages. Ooh. You have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about continue to work hard, again, within these communications, continue to work hard within these network spaces, within your family, whatever business that you are pursuing, continue to work hard. Don't stop, even though we're going through this pandemic right now. Don't let that stop your progress. Don't let that stop your, even if it's small, even if it's just baby steps that you continue to take. Continue to take them. Don't let this stop you. Especially if you have like a small business that's coming up. Now is the time, especially within your communities. Again, reach out to your communities. We have the Six of Cups, which is about reconciliation, which is about things from the past coming into the future. This is nostalgic energy. This is past efforts bringing present rewards. This is also, okay, what I'm seeing for this, because we also do have a lot of, we have some Scorpio energy in here. And I'm seeing that this is karma season. Karma is coming back. So either good karma or bad karma. Karma is coming back into play right now. So things from the past are going to continue to come up. Some of it could be good, right? You have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Like, I feel like some of it is balanced connections. It's connections that may be from the past that are meant to now come with you into the future might be happening. There might be some parties or celebration or just, again, a reunion in some way. This is bringing people back together, the communities that we have back together. Last two messages. The Emperor. The Emperor is card number 4. We're closing out, and we have 3. So we're closing out the 3 year. Again, and some people also consider like the Aries new moon to be at the actual start of the new year. So we're coming out of this 3 universal year and we're heading into the 4 universal year again, which is about stability. This is an emperor. This is someone who knows how to handle the kingdom, who knows how to, who has the wisdom, I'm seeing, who has the power, who has the ability to create, co-create with spirit. This is Aries energy. Like, I can't make this up. One more card. One more. Ooh. Okay. We have 2 cards want to come out. Again, we have the Magician coming out. And then we have the King of Cups coming out as well. Again, I'm also seeing that some masculines are going to continue to come into their more feminine energy because they need to. For some of you, you need to take, like, yes, it is Aries season. But again, as I was saying, this is the rise of the divine feminine. We all carry feminine energy within us, whether you are male or female or whatever, however you identify, whoever you are. We all have both masculine and feminine energy within us. We all have both light and dark energy within us. We all have positive and negative energy within us. And within those 2 spaces, there's a little bit of each other. I hope that makes sense. I'm essentially saying we both have like yin and yang energy. There's a little bit of light in the darkness and there's a little bit of darkness in the light. And it's asking us, in this time, I'm getting a few messages. In this time of darkness, when things are uncertain, when things are scary, when Mother Nature has control, when the feminine energy has control and we don't, find your own light. Find spirit. Allow spirit to guide you. That is the energy we need to be in now. Moving from spiritual places, moving from this spiritual reality as well. With this King of Cups and the Emperor. The bottom of the deck is the Devil. Capricorn's energy coming through. But this is boundaries. This is temptations. This is negative things that are coming through. You have the Nine of Swords, nightmares. This fear This is fear. There are things that are going to make you feel scared. You have the Eight of Swords as well that are going to make you feel stuck and have you procrastinating on your dreams, on the blessings that you came here to pursue. Prince of Wands. You have a creative spark, a creative force. This is like Knight of Wands. This is moving forward with passion, with action. Five of Wands. This is conflict. This double energy is conflict because it's trying to hold you back from your light. From what you have the Sun at the top of the deck. Like this is, everything is going to be okay at the end of the day. You have Queen of Pentacles as well with that. Again, we are creating stability. We are healing the divine feminine energy. We are recreating the family unit. We are recreating our communities. We are finding more stability. We are changing. This world is changing. Embrace the change. Don't fight it. That is your message. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope that resonated for you. Let me know again in the comments down below if it did. Be sure to like this video if this makes any sense to you, if this resonates with you. I truly appreciate it. First of all, it lets me know that you like these messages, this content, but it also just helps to support free readings on the internet. It's a great way to support this channel, and again, I would really appreciate it. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Enjoy the sunshine. I have sunshine where I am, at least right now. Enjoy the sunshine. Enjoy the seasons changing. Remember that you hold the power. Remember that everything is also perception. And what you consume consumes you. So make sure that you are taking in, you're feeding yourself with positivity, with light, with love, with family, with your creative endeavors, with what you came here to leave behind, the legacy I'm seeing as well that you came here to leave behind. Again, see things from a higher perspective. This is a new world brewing. And I said this before, like this is going to be kind of an age of Aquarius, but we're also going to have a bit of a recession. We are going to, in a sense, like party like it's the 20s. Again, there is an aspect of that within this next decade that we're moving into. In regards to the actual coronavirus, I am seeing it's probably going to play out for another like 4 weeks. And again, it's going to depend on the actions that we take around it, surrounding it. We can end this and we can start a new chapter, or we can feed into the fear and we can become stuck in this old cycle of abuse, of bigotry, of racism, of hate, of fear. Or we could choose love. So I urge you all to choose love. Again, I hope you have an incredible day. I'll see you in my next video.